Hello and welcome back to another OMNIHEROES video. Today I'm just going to discuss power level, what it means, how to increase it, and does it help? So the first thing to go through is exactly what is your power level, and it's a rating of your overall power, effectively. How many units you've got, what stars they are, how many levels or what level you are, and I'll go through it a bit more in full. So the first place I'm going to start is your box. So on the Heroes tab, this is your box. Well, this is my box, and at the moment my power level is 4 billion, something like that, 4,000 million. Silly number, they should just change that to a B when you do get to the 1,000 million. But the reason that it's at that level at the moment is because of the heroes that I've got and their star level. So as you can see, I've got a number of heroes who are 10 stars, some who are 9 stars, and then the newer royals or the less accessible royals are between 3 and 1 stars respectively. So when you increase the hero star level, you will increase the power level in total. So you do that by leveling up your units. If I scroll down, as you can see, I've got 2 Bastettes, I have 2 Solomons, I have 3 Marinas, I have 6 Illunes, and then a couple of others as well, just waiting to be leveled up. But unfortunately, I don't have enough food. What I mean by food is the epic heroes, which you level up to certain levels. I'm pretty sure that you should know this already on how to do it. But if you don't, you go into your hero here and quick select, advance, and that will level up your hero. So as you can see, the power level of this hero has just increased. It won't affect the overall score or the overall power level that I do have. Not at the level that I'm at the moment. So let's keep going, and we'll advance him as far as we can. Now, if we work it out, I think it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It takes about 20 heroes, there or thereabouts, to get a hero up to 4 stars, which is how you would increase past the 9 star, or the 8 star threshold. So we will quick select here. And I won't have enough heroes to rank him up all the way to 4 stars, unfortunately. So we'll quick advance. And as you can see, as you level up the hero, yeah, see, I'm 1 off, unfortunately. But as you level up the hero, you're able to increase your overall power level. So that's one way of going about it, is just ranking up your box and keep going. The next way is the same principle, but it's sort of a passive ability, and it's the synergy archive here. So as you can see, I've got a mix of different power levels for all of the different Valkyrie synergies. The faction synergies again will provide their own power level, and the rune synergies will also provide their own power level. So with the Valkyrie synergy, you get to level up heroes multiple times. With the faction synergy, it's once and once only, and the rune synergy again is once and once only. Something to note, if you do level up a hero and then you re-roll them later on, you still retain the total collection power. So if I say, for example, I re-rolled Christine here, she would stay within this collection synergy because you have accessed her before, but you won't have the hero anymore. And with regards to the Valkyrie synergies here, if, say, for example, I took Sandra and I leveled her up 2 more times, I would get an increase of 2% and another 2% on top of that, respectively. So, but if I take her up to 13 stars, or if I say I rank up Bastet, or if I rank up my Minotaur, because they're already on 12 stars, you don't get a bonus within this section. It's only up to that 12-star value. So if you do want to keep increasing your power level, it becomes redundant after a certain point, because as you can see, I know for a fact my Atropos is 15 stars, but here it's only recorded as 12 stars because that's the maximum buff that you will get for this this section of the game. So it is a passive buff. The thing that you want to take into consideration is your Sanctuary of Eve. So the Sanctuary of Eve will drastically increase your power level. As you can see, I've got 15 heroes left, and if I wanted to spend 1500 diamonds to unlock a benediction slot, I could add in a hero and it would contribute to the total power that I do have. Or if I were to, for example, take out my Atropos, or if I were to take out my Talinas out of here, my overall power level would severely decrease. I'm not going to do that because she is in a few setups, but again, you can or you will increase your power level the more benediction slots that you do have. It's not required to have this many benediction slots, just for the actual units that you will use. So for example, the Corolla that I have, wherever she's gone, well, wherever she's gone, the Corolla I do not use in any way, shape or form, so I could potentially remove her from the benediction slot, and it wouldn't affect my gameplay, but it would affect my overall power level. Now, the way that you find out how well you're doing, you can go into your power rankings, and as you can see, I'm number 1 at the moment. Next is about 1,000 million below me, and again 1,000 million below me, below that, and it'll go all the way down for your entire server. Again, power rankings, they really don't contribute to your overall gameplay. It is just a ranking of your box. Now, another way of building up a lot of power is within the guild overall. So if I go into my Sage's Tome, this is where you will get a big chunk of your power as well. So you want to level these up as quickly as possible, really. Go for the main synergies that you are using. So if you've got, say, a Glorians team and an Ethereals team, you want to focus on those first, and you get these sweet effects that these do provide, and these effects do apply to all of your units as well. So for example, this one, the Doomsdayers one, increased HP of all allies by 1500 during battle. That's a static, and it will apply to all units. When you're attacked and deal reflect damage, there's a 50% chance to dispel 5 stacks of buffs from the target, and that is relevant based on the fact that if we go into heroes and I select my Nawi, for example, if I go into more details, she does have a reflect rate, or a basic reflect rate, down here of 23%. So she's got a 23% chance of reflecting damage back to an attacker and dispelling those buffs. Now, one of the key things as well, once you're in your guild, is to make sure, and I can't stress this enough, please don't donate anything, your 10,000 or your 30 diamonds. You want to be donating your 100 diamonds to get as many of these Grey Shroom ectoplasms as possible, and as many guild currency or guild medals as possible as well. You also get the 100 experience, and you get the 50 stars, or the activity there as well. So the next place that I'm going to talk about is the equipment. So your equipment is one of the biggest factors in your overall power level. So as you can see, I can go through, and I've got mine currently up to 190 for all of my attackers, which will then pass over to the benediction of the rest of the units. And if I were to have, say, the red chest plate across all units, then the rest of my units would have the red chest plate. So when you are leveling up, best to get 5 copies of the next level. So if you go to, if you're on purple, get 5 copies of the purple spear, and then 5 copies of the purple chest plate, the helmet and the greaves. Make sure you get those 5, because then it will pass on to the rest of your units as well. Refining your gear, I've decided to go in a very balanced manner, so all of mine are currently at refinement level 22. Some people have chosen to go for all attack, so you get this up to 25. I think the maximum is 25, but let me just have a quick check. It doesn't show me there, but the point of it is, the reason that I've gone, there we go. The reason that I've refined all across the board and not just focused on attack is primarily because I do want my survivability for different modes. So say, for example, if I had all attack, but I came up to a boss I just couldn't beat, there'd be no way for me to take back those without it costing me a fair bit of time to rebalance all of my gear. And then I'll go over to the enchantment. Refinement you get from here in your Forgotten Lands. I believe it is, yeah, so it's the Crystal Woods. So the higher your Crystal Woods level, the more you'll be able to refine that gear. And then as well in the enchant, so this is where you get from Ysgrill or Ysdrasil supremacy. So you do want to be getting as high as you possibly can, hopefully within the top 100. If you can't make it there, don't worry, you'll still get these for getting up to Asgard. So I would suggest every season that you get up to Asgard, or every week that you get up to Asgard, and you'll slowly build up these enchanted orbs, which will help you increase your total power and your overall hero strength as well. So I've gone in a very balanced way here as well, because I do, even though I do like seeing big numbers, big attack numbers, what I don't like seeing is my units get absolutely wiped out. So these 3 focus on your defense, and this is primarily for your attack. So this, the weapon or the spear is for your attack, and the rest, this is health. This is your physical, this is your magic defense, and this is your physical defense as well. So what I would also point out is you can eventually promote your gear. So if I go to this one, I can obtain 160 of these medals to promote it up to the next class, and as you can see, that gives me a massive attack buff of 74,900 if I promote this one, and an overall attack of 3% as well. You can't use this promote option on non-legendary gear, so best to get all of your legendary gear set up and then start to promote your other gear as well. Now I'm not too sure how far it goes. I think it's 3 levels that you can promote it upwards to, and you do get that via the shop, the merchant guild, and you go into we're already there, the arena shop, So as you can see, there's a daily limit of 2 of these. So you can promote your gear up, so you get 10 of these. So eventually you'll be able to level up all of your gear reasonably quickly with each one of these. So culminating in the tier 3 badge for 8,000 each at 10. And that's how you increase the power of your gear, and that's all the ways that I know of increasing the power of your gear. Now the other thing that I did want to bring up with regards to increasing your overall survivability, bear with me. Sorry about that, just had something to deal with. So the other way is your level. Now this will be gradual, and it will come over time. You increase your level of your heroes, and it will increase your benediction level. So as you can see at the moment, my Atropos is level 96. If I go to here, my Dorabella is only level 95, and the reason for that is because I do need to level up these 3. I've just obtained level 96, and I think that by the time I get to level 100, these points will become redundant. However, at the moment, that's where I'm struggling with. And the way that you do increase your level as much as possible is by completing all of the story missions. As you can see, coming soon has been coming soon for a number of months, and we're all waiting on the devs to add more story stages. You can also increase your XP or the way that you level up. So these XP points here, if you go to your Palace of Penrose, and if you have a look in here, each floor will provide 20 diamonds and 6 of the other Ascension ore. If I go to here, this is going to be a loss, but if I do win, I would get some experience points to contribute towards leveling up my heroes, as well as in Lost City. If I go to here and I complete a chapter, and I complete the first stage of a chapter, I will obtain the experience points in order to level up as well. So it's important to complete your Lost City as far as you can, and Palace of Penrose as far as you can as well. The last place that you can increase your hero's power, or your overall box power, would be to obtain the green Ascension ore and the orange Ascension ore as well. So as you can see, I've got an overabundance of the orange Ascension ore and a lack of the green Ascension ore. And as when I go up to, say, Ascension level 30, I get damage reduction plus 10% and shield devourer plus 25%. So really useful abilities, and it really does boost up your entire team when you do complete a level of Ascension. So as you can see, my now is at 29, Atrops is level 29, Ellie, Celine and Katrina all level 28. So I do need to increase that in order to buff up all of my units. Now the way that you would go about this is you would go into your merchant guild, you go down here, and you would purchase your weekly limit of these. I wouldn't recommend buying this unless you have an overabundance of diamonds. If you do want to, you can purchase a fair amount of Ascension ore, probably enough to level you up, or one of your units up at least. And the Ascension ore from this one, you get a maximum of 40, but you do get 50% off on this one as well. So you can buy these on a weekly basis, which will it is worth it if you are trying to level up. Again, the green Ascension ore should be a priority if you are going to buy any of these. And that's it for your heroes. Now with regards to your relics, the more relics that you do have, and the higher star level that they are, will increase all of the team bonuses here. So as you can see, Relic's contributing, looks like 14,592,000 to my overall power. It's given me an extra 2,000 HP, an extra 26,600 attack, a total of 133,000 defense. HP is 48%, total attack is 48%. Now these are all passive, as well as if you go into them, when you equip or when you apply these relics to your team, this is the buff that you will get here. Increases all heroes' HP stats. So it is in fact just a passive buff. So you want to be leveling up your relics as much as possible. It is very important for you to do so. And even the ones down here, you might not think are very useful. They will still add a total of sort of 2,000 attack, 20,000 HP, and 1,300 defense. So it all adds up to your overall power rating, which again can be found up here, and also you can find out how well you're doing in the ranking section. So I'm going to leave it there. If I've missed anything, please do let me know. If you'd like to, if you want to see more of this content, then give a like and subscribe to the channel. Just like to say thank you for watching, and have a good day.